Hey there, Euphoniums. Hope you had a good break. I wanted to quickly show you what you can do with your valves if they got stuck, and then I'll also dive into 25 or 624, showing you some things with that. Number one thing you'll need is some valve oil, okay? So if you didn't have valve oil in your case, you'll need to go down to Booth Brothers, get some valve oil. Should be like $4 or $5. And if they're not open, let me know, okay? I can get you some valve oil so that these valves will work for you. But let me show you real quick. Your valve probably is stuck and it won't move. First thing you want to do is just start to unscrew the top. You need to think left, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So you're going to screw it to where the top is going counterclockwise. And that will help start to get the valve to come up. And then once that top is all the way off, and if your valve is still stuck, okay, you're going to want to gently, you can use a rubber mallet or something, just tap on the top until it comes loosen, and then you'll be able to pull the valve out. Once the valve is out, just take your valve oil, put a drop down one side, a drop down the other. It doesn't need a ton. If you put a lot on there, it's gonna be smell funky and it'll get in the instrument and it tastes weird, so don't put too much valve oil in there. But when you put it back in, your valves have what's called a valve guide on them. It's this plastic thing on the top, and then there's a slot in the valve casing. The top of the valve guide needs to line up with the valve casing, okay, in order for it to go down. If you don't line that up, the valve's not going to go down. So you can put the valve in and then kind of turn it until it slots in, and then make sure you turn that cap back down, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, okay? So that's that. Hopefully you can get your instrument working. If not, send me an email. I could possibly come by your house, you bring the instrument out to me, and I'll get it functioning for you again, okay? Next, let's move on to 25 or 624. You have this rhythm to start. 4 eighth notes and a quarter note. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. Notice how there's silence on that last click. It's a rest, okay? Go ahead and say that with me, and you can clap it. 1 and 2 and 3, rest. 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 In every fourth measure, you're going to have 4 quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, instead of these 4 eighth notes followed by a quarter note. So watch out for that. Tonguing that, you're going to want to think ta-da-da-da-da, 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 ta-da-da-da-da. So get that tongue moving nice and quick. The next rhythm is this dotted quarter note to eighth note, dotted quarter note to eighth note, and you'll hold that first one longer, and then the eighth note is shorter, dotted quarter note is longer, eighth note is shorter. So if this is my tempo, it's going to sound like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. That's how it kind of feels like a dance a little bit, right? Then it varies from that every now and again. It'll put 2 quarter notes on the end, so that's 1 and 3, 4, 1 and 3, 4. So again, look for that, watch for that. Lastly, let's talk about the form of this piece. You have a repeat that goes in measure 9 and measure 34. So make sure you see that repeat, and when you get to measure 34, go back up to measure 9, and you play down, and that second time through, you continue on from 35 to the end. So watch out for that. Let's go ahead and play along with the recording.
Thank you.
Go back to measure 9. Okay, hopefully you're getting that figured out. Let me know if you come across anything in the music that you're not getting. I'm happy to help you out with it. Send me an email or let me know in your video, so that way I can help you. Happy playing at home.